In today's video I want to show you how you can run Docker on your Android device without any special kernel or root. This time, instead of my usual repository, we are going to my other repository that is called Termux projects. Here I will leave some of the projects that I have done in Termux, but we are going to the link where it says Docker. So just click on the first link on Docker on Android, and here I have all the information, and we are going to use basically this repository. This guy did a really good job, so give a start to the repository if you can, and you can go to the installation process. Here you can find all the steps, but before doing everything, I recommend you taking a look to my video where I show how to set up a Termux environment with a graphical interface, because we are going to use this later on the video. So let's start with the installation of Docker. So go to the repository and copy the first command. With this command we will clone the repository and we will have everything we need. So clone the repository and now navigate to the new folder that has been created. It is called docker-kemu, and inside we can find several scripts. We are going to execute the one called Termux setup, because we are in Termux native, not in any root environment. After a while, the process can last a bit, we will see that we have a new folder called Alpine. So check the folders that we have and navigate to the new folder. So cd Alpine, and here we have again a couple of scripts. We are going to start kemu, so we are going to use that script. Just execute the script and wait until we are asked the credentials. The credential for this environment is the user is root and the password is secret123, but you can find them on the repository if you want. Just copy it and let's paste it into Termux. After this, we are inside in an Alpine distribution, and you can use it as any other distro we have seen in the channel. But instead of just using the terminal, I'm going to start the graphical environment in Termux, so I'm going to use the Alpine container from it. So as you see, now I'm inside Termux XFCE desktop, and I'm going to launch the start script from here. So just navigate to the folder that we have just seen before and execute the start-kemu.sh file. We are going to be prompt with the credentials again, so just login with root and secret123, and we are ready. Now I will show you the process to launch a container, in this case an NGINX container. This is just a web server, so we are going to create a folder, and inside that folder we are going to create a couple of files. The first one is going to be an index.html, and I forgot to mention that you need to install nano with the command apk add nano. This is the usual steps to install a package in Alpine. So after that, we are going to paste the content of the index.html. This is the page that we are going to see in the web server. You can modify as you wish. And now we are going to create the Docker file. In the Docker file, you can modify some configuration like the port where we are going to have the Docker exposed, but by default it's going to be the port 80. But later in the video I will show you how we are going to manage the ports. So here you can see that we have expose 80 for the port, and we are going to just fill the content of the Docker file, Ctrl-O and Ctrl-X to save and exit. And we just miss one more file, the NGINX configuration file. So just again create a new file called nginx.config, and here we are going to deploy the index.html in the port 80, as you are seeing in all the configuration files. So let's go to the same folder, nano nginx.config, copy the content and paste it, Ctrl-O, Ctrl-X, and now we are ready to start our Docker. So I will show you how I did it, because I got an error, and I will show you how I fix it. So I think it's gonna be more useful to you. So we are going to build the Docker. So just write this command, and this will take a bit. After the process finishes, you can check that we don't have any Docker running right now with the command docker ps, and also docker ps -a to show everything. So now we just need to copy the other command, and this will run our Docker. So just paste it into the terminal, execute it, and wait until the process finishes, and check that we have the Docker running. So you can see all the information from the Docker, like the name, the ports, that we are redirecting the ports 4647 to the port 80. This means that in Alpine we have the port 4647, but if we go inside our Termux environment, we can't go to that port because it's in Alpine, not in Termux. For that, we need to forward the port from Termux to Alpine. So with this command, with this sh command that we're going to execute in the same folder as the start.kemu file, we are going to connect to the Alpine Docker and we are going to say, okay, in Termux, in the port 8080, I'm going to listen to the ports 4647 inside Alpine. And in Alpine, the port 4647 is redirected to the port 80 in the Docker container. So with that, we will be able to connect it to the container. If you have this error, you can remove the SSH keys. This is because I already connected to Alpine before, and now I just need to remove the non-host for SSH. So just remove these files and you are good to go. Another thing I forgot to mention is that we need to modify the SSH server in the Alpine container because we need to redirect the ports. So just modify the configuration file for SSH and we are going to look for the allow TCP forwarding. We need to change from no to yes. Ctrl O and Ctrl X to save and exit, and you need to restart Alpine. You can close the terminal as you are seeing right now and execute again the start script. So execute the start script, wait until you get prompted with the credentials, root and secret 123, and now we can execute again the command to SSH into Alpine, redirecting the ports without any error. So just execute it. Here you need to type yes and hit enter, and we are inside Alpine, but we don't need to do anything more here. We are just redirecting the ports. So on our Alpine environment, check that now we don't have any Docker running, but if we see all the Dockers, we see the one that we have created before. So we are going to execute it again. So just docker run and the name of the image. But I got an error, so I want to show you how I fix it. If you go to localhost port 8080, we should see the NGINX server, but it is not running because the process failed. So what I did is checking that everything is deleted. You can see that in the Docker PS we don't have anything, and we are going to run a test Docker. You can see that here in the instructions we have a hello world. So we are going to copy this and run it. After a moment, you should see this message that everything is running fine. Check here that it seems that everything is okay. So now we are going to go again through the steps to run the Docker. But before, you can remove everything. So to remove everything, you can copy the container ID and just docker rm and the ID. I will remove everything so we can start from scratch. After that, we are going to execute again the same command as before, the docker build my NGINX container, and we are going to run it. This time it seems that everything is working fine, and if we check the docker ps command, we can see that we have everything running. Again, remember that we are in the port 4647 in Alpine, redirected to the port 80 in the container. So here I will execute again the command to SSH into Alpine, redirecting the port 8080 in Termux to the port 4647 in Alpine. So if we execute the command, we can see that everything is working fine. We go to the browser, and here we are going to load the index.html file. So this is Docker working on Android. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and leave in the comments all the containers that you have tested.